Back to the Muzzle Bro channel, everybody. And this will be the last live stream of the year because today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. Sorry, I'm drinking my protein shake right now. But so everyone has been asking a lot on these live streams, like what's your favorite gun? What's your favorite handgun? What's your favorite AR? What's your favorite AK? What's up? He. I appreciate you watching all my videos and commenting, dog. It really does mean a lot to me. Appreciate you hopping on the live streams as well. So welcome to another Muzzle Broke live stream, the last live stream of the year. So like I said, a lot of the live streams kind of devolve into like, what are your favorite guns? So it's kind of hard to say like my top favorite guns of all time. I get a lot of questions of the different. Went live the second I opened the app. Hell yeah. What's up, Max? Max, I hope you're not a secret ATF agent, by the way. But yeah, so kind of wanted to just talk on the table about my top three favorite guns of 2024 that I currently have in the collection. Coincidentally, they all kind of ended up being one in each category. All kind of ended up being one in each category, meaning I kind of have my favorite AR out on the table. I have my favorite handgun out on the table. And I have my favorite AK out on the table. So we're going to kind of talk about my top three favorite guns of 2024. And coincidentally, I do kind of have one in each category, meaning one AR, one handgun, and one AK, which I thought was kind of cool. I know I usually do my live streams later in the day, but I got some plans later for New Year's Eve. So figured I'd go do a live today. You should add goon tape to a pistol and add attachments like you did with the AK. Yeah, it's fun. This was definitely a fun little project to make, the AK with the shovel handle stock and the flip mags and the bayonet and all that good stuff. It was a fun little project. This AK is still pretty practical, but as far as like doing that to a handgun, it probably would like significantly decrease the reliability, and it's kind of hard to add a bunch of attachments to a handgun. Not that you can't, but they become kind of heavy and bulky and unwieldy. And then if you add anything to the slide, you get, reciprocation and reliability issues and stuff like that. So probably not going to do that to a handgun. What's up, Shrapnel Studios? Appreciate you tuning back in. Max says, don't worry, I'm not an ATF guy. I don't like those guys. Yeah, not a huge fan. So the three guns we have out on the table, which one would be good for a CEO? Oh, that's not good. I am not promoting gun violence, no. For the YouTube AI chat overlords, there are no firearm sales on the channel, and I'm not touching any of these guns. We're just kind of talking about some educational purposes today. So out on the table, I do have my favorite AR, my favorite handgun, and my favorite AK of 2024. So I thought this would be a good last live stream of the year to kind of talk about those three weapon systems. Answer any questions you guys have about them, or, we can derail and talk about nonsense as we usually do. Everything is up for games today on the Muzzle Broke live stream, the last live stream of 2024. The gun isn't dangerous, the person is. Yeah, I agree. I really like to use like Britain as an example, where they basically have no guns and everyone just gets stabbed all the time, which is also not good. Do you listen to Ice Spice? No. What's the point of the thing aimed through the hollow on the right AR? I've seen other people with a similar setup, but I have no idea what the point is. So it's a magnifier. So on this AR, I am running the HoloSun AMES core, and then a HoloSun 3X magnifier also. I can't touch the guns, or I'd show you, Max. But that magnifier, it like folds to the side. So if you just wanted 1x magnification with the dot, you fold that magnifier to the side. And then you could also run the flip-up iron sights that I have that will co-witness with the HoloSun AMES. But if you want some magnification, you roll that magnifier back in front of the optic, and it magnifies everything 3x. Happy New Year. Well, thank you, Alpha124. Appreciate that. This is probably going to be the last stream of the year. I probably won't be hopping on later, but who knows? So yeah, just kind of talking about my top three guns of 2024. Everyone always asks what my favorite AR is, what my favorite handgun is, what my favorite AK is. So we got them all out on the table today. So feel free to ask any questions about any of these guns, or really whatever you like. We do tend to derail on the stream. If you guys are just tuning in, welcome to the Muzzle Bro channel. And please subscribe to the channel. Shrapnel Studios asks, why such a big comp? I'm assuming we're talking about the compensator on the 226 ZEV. Well, one, it looks really cool. Two, this compensator was actually kind of made for the 226 specifically, so it does fit pretty seamlessly with the slide, which is pretty dope. And number three, it actually reduces muzzle flip by quite a lot. Not that the 226 has a terrible muzzle flip and recoil. I mean, it is a 9mm handgun, but the 226 ZEV comes with a threaded barrel, so I figured, like, why not use it? I think this comp fits really well with the slide aesthetically, especially all the cuts in the slide too. It looks really cool, and it actually is pretty functional at reducing quite a bit of muzzle flip. So I like that compensator quite a bit. Besides Taylor Swift, who is your favorite artist? Not a big Swiftie, although I have been accused of that before. I'm a pretty big fan of like 90s country music. I love me a Dierks Bentley. I love me a Dustin Lynch. But I'm actually kind of a pretty big like 90s rap fan too. So I do love me some Juicy J, Lil Wayne, that kind of stuff also. Is the bayonet properly secured? Properly? No. Secured, yes. So obviously the bayonet's meant for an AK. It's meant to go over the AK barrel with that little circle there. And then it hangs or it secures to the bayonet lug on the AKM platform. Obviously, this is an AK platform. It does not have the bayonet lug, so I zip tied the hell out of it and taped it. So it actually is secure, but is it properly secured? It is not. Luke asks, what is the model of the AR? So this is an AR that I kind of Frankenstein together. I'm running a Griffin Armament barrel, Griffin Armament handguard, Griffin Armament suppressor. And the lower is actually going to be a Spikes tactical lower. I can dive further into some of the more specific pieces on the AR if you so choose, but it's not necessarily a brand of AR. It's just kind of one I put together. Indiana says, very cool. We had a live last night showing off a new firearm build, and YouTube killed it in halfway. What am I missing? Well, Indiana Doug, unfortunately, YouTube decides whether they like a live stream or not. I've done a lot of live streams. I guess I'm not really a fully live stream channel, but we have been doing a ton of them. Sometimes they get shut down. Sometimes they don't. Hello from Israel. What's up? Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. Hell yeah, a classic. Dan the Gamer Man says, I have a APX A1 Tactical and wanted to buy a can. Still don't know the direction to go. Still kind of new to this. Well, Dan, there's a lot of different ways you can go with cans. The can that I'm running on this build, this AR-15 build to my right, is a Griffin Armament can. This is the Bushwhacker 46. The reason I went with that can specifically is because I wanted a can that could really do everything. Obviously, with that type of suppressor, you're going to get a bigger and bulkier suppressor, but this can does run 22 LR, 9mm, 45, 300 blackout, 223. It'll run just about everything, which is cool. If you want a dedicated can to a dedicated caliber, I would look at a flow-through can, but those don't necessarily take the most calibers. Is that a Nerf gun? No, these are for realsies. Guns equals small PP. Well, yes, of course. That's why I have YouTube and not OnlyFans. How much would you say all the gear is worth? Kind of a lot. The AR probably has about 2K into it. The pistol has about 3K, and the AK has about 3,500. So just kind of estimating that. Show us guns from Fortnite. The Gatekeeper shotgun. I don't have any specific Fortnite guns, but thank you. That helped, Dan says. Yeah, Dan, if you want a specific can for a caliber, I don't know. For me, I had a bunch of guns that were a bunch of different calibers, so I wanted one suppressor that I could really kind of just use for whatever I wanted. So for this can right here, like I do shoot my 22 LR handgun suppressed quite a bit. I shoot my pistols suppressed quite a bit. I shoot my ARs. I shoot everything kind of suppressed every once in a while. So yeah. Could electrical tape work like the Goon tape? Yeah, I mean, it could. Electrical tape would actually probably not be a bad idea in a sense that electrical tape usually has like a little bit of a rubbery feeling to it. So if you wanted a little bit more of like a rubberized grip or something along those lines, I feel like electrical tape could be feasible. With a lot of the, knickknacks, components, like you can really kind of use whatever we want. Have you heard of a brand called Balashi Optics? Shrapnel Studios asks. I have not. I try and kind of stick with brand-ish named optics. Not Not that I think you need to go out and buy an EOTech. I really don't think that. Hollow Sun Solid. I really love this optic here, which is going to be the Sig Romeo 5 as just like a pretty basic red dot. I really like that optic, and it's like 120 bucks. Every time I kind of go for like a newer or like kind of a pseudo knockoff optic, it ends up biting me in the ass, and it's no bueno. Can your pistols do fart sounds? With the right suppressor, maybe. Pretty good combination of weapons. Got a good close, mid, and semi-far range weapons. Dude is prepped for the red state solution. I love it. Well, thank you, Mr. Steven. Yeah. So if you guys are just popping in, welcome to the Muzzle Broke channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate that. I love the subscribers are truly amazing, especially here on the live stream. They're a lot of fun. You guys ask some really good questions, and I feel like y'all are really becoming my friends. So I appreciate that. Yeah, everyone always is asking on the streams, like, what's your favorite AR? What's your favorite AK? What's your favorite handgun? So actually on the table today, I have my favorite AR of 2024, my favorite handgun of 2024, and my favorite AK of 2024. So these are just, my top 3 favorites. So Happy New Year, homie. Thank you, Drizzy. And welcome back to the stream, Drizzy with the Glizzy. Appreciate your support. We streaming, baby. Hell yeah. You too, Mr. Egg. I'm just going to call you Egg from now on. Appreciate you popping back in. Cool Money just subscribed. Thank you, dog. I really do appreciate it. James says, those nice. Yeah, I take a lot of pride in my guns. I try and make some really cool builds and some really functional builds and sometimes some really fun and wacky builds. The AK is kind of currently in wacky mode. Yeah, we'll change it up. Have you ever shot I'm assuming that's 357 Ruger. I actually do have a 357 Ruger revolver in the collection that I shoot quite a bit. So I do like it. Dan the Gamer Man said we were talking about suppressors and stuff. I also have an AR pistol chambered in 308, and I want to take it hog hunting, but it's super loud. To add a can, would I have to buy an adapter? So, yeah. Okay, so again, this is why I like this kind of dual suppressor that I have. So you're not really going to want to run a can direct thread, in my opinion. They're going to shake off and loose off. Also, 308 for hog hunting is pretty badass. I actually put this as a 300 blackout AR that I actually did. I built this actually instead of a 308 AR for hog hunting specifically. But yeah, so if you buy a suppressor that does multiple calibers, what's really beneficial is adding their muzzle devices to many of your guns. So for example, like this, sorry, I'm gonna unplug my phone for a second. So for example, the suppressor is sitting on a Griffin Armament muzzle device. And on my AK, I actually have a Griffin Armament muzzle device on this as well. So it'll take me 2 seconds to unscrew this can, move it over to the AK. So you usually do have to buy whatever company's cans do, like proprietary muzzle devices. I will say there are a lot of companies that make aftermarket dead air muzzle devices. I don't know if I would go with dead air specifically. If I were buying a can nowadays, I would probably go for one of the flow-through suppressors because it's just less gas back to the face. Dan the Gamer Man, definitely sub to you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate any subscribers. What is your name? They call me Muzzlebroke or Mommy Muzz, apparently, here on the channel. Which one of your guns would you use for a zombie apocalypse? I don't know. Probably this AR, to be honest, or maybe the AK. I feel like 7.62x39 is not the most common caliber around, but neither is 300 blackout. But I will say I could, if 223 was more prevalent, I could very easily switch out this barrel for a 223 barrel and still run the system. So probably this AR. Not that the AR is my favorite gun of all time, but I think it would be easy to switch out parts as needed. So probably this one. You ready, brother? Oh, I'm ready, dog. Really interested on the tape on the Draco. Care to explain? Yeah, sure. So the gun right here I'm running is the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, which is kind of like a little short barrel AK from Rifle Dynamics, which is kind of like a higher end AK company. I really love this gun. I kind of had it in like a more tactical, practical mode for quite a while. And I don't know. I like doing fun and wacky things sometimes. So I actually kind of started this build. So kind of Call of Duty themed, to be honest. Call of Duty, you can run flip mags. So I was like, I wonder if flip mags are actually like practical. So I ended up like kind of making this little stack of flip mags here, which was a super fun, super easy project to do at home. Literally all you have to do is take 2 mags and tape them together. And I actually did like a little full length video kind of showing the process on how I did that. So if you're interested in the flip mags, I do have a video on that. And then I also had a video that essentially showed me crafting this gun, which I kind of call like the abomination, because it's like super new school, high speed AK, just with all these kind of like shitty parts to it. So the inspo for this build kind of started with the flip mags. Like they're kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't want to say like ghetto, but like ghetto pickup, shitty AR or AK, like Mad Max style. And I ended up like, I had that Romanian bayonet laying around. I was like, I wonder if I could do something with that. And then I actually ended up getting the shovel handle stock. So I was like, I'm going to make this kind of like a really new school piece. I'm going to make this really new school piece look really kind of old school. So I have the shovel handle stock, which was actually a collab between JMac Customs and Goon Tape. So I figured I'd use some Goon Tape, tape it all up, and just make it look kind of cool. So not necessarily the most practical build in all the world, but I will say the shovel handle stock is actually pretty practical. I actually did a video on that not all that long ago that kind of goes over height over bore and where your cheek welds and how it shoots. And, it's not too bad. What's the biggest gun you've ever shot? I've shot a couple 50 BMG guns, so that's probably got to be the biggest. Ghost the triggers. Unfortunately, I cannot touch any guns on a YouTube live stream, so I can't show you that. But I do have plenty of videos on actually all three of these guns that do go over their trigger pulls on the channel. Cool Money says, big AK lover. Yeah, I love ARs. I love AKs. I do love AKs a little bit more. I have a ton of AKs on the channel. I have this gun. I have the RPK. I have the Sega 12. So I do like to run a lot of AKs. I think they're super fun, but I also do run my ARs quite a bit too. Do you have more guns than this? Yes. Big AK lover. Yeah. Have I ever shot a SAR 9? I have not. I prefer 223. I like 223. Yeah, I like 223. I like running my 30 cals. So it's actually a AR that's chambered in 300 blackout. I do have a couple of 223 guns for sure, and they are cheaper to shoot, so definitely benefits to that. Have you used a 7.62 SLR, like the SLR AKs? I haven't really used many of the SLR pieces. Personally, I don't like their aesthetic. I've got a Beretta 92X and a Hollow Sun 407C. It's like they discontinued the mounting plate. I can't find one anywhere. Dude, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I hate the plates. The plates are really annoying. They tend to always be out of stock, and they tend to be like kind of expensive, which is a little annoying. So I feel for you, Max. Dude, I've asked this question so many times and definitely answered me. Thank you, brother. No problem, Dan. I assume we're talking about the suppressors. Yeah, we can go. The suppressors, like when I first started looking into suppressors, you can really get into the weeds with suppressors. Really, what you kind of have to figure out is like, do you want it for one? Do you want the best can for one caliber, or do you kind of want a can that can do a little bit of everything? And there's definitely a lot of schools of thought. Same with like, yeah, I don't know. We could dive really far into the weeds on suppressors. Wow, AK rifle, how accurate? This one is pretty accurate. I believe there's a 9-inch barrel on this one. I mean, anything within 100 yards, I feel very, very comfortable. I have shot this gun at 100 yards. I mean, it's grouping 1 to 2 MOA, nothing too crazy. And again, the gun is probably going to outshoot me, especially with iron sights or, the dot is not magnified. So with iron sights or just a dot, for me, as long as it's giving me decent combat accuracy at 100 yards, I'm really pleased with that. I bought a 22 LR takedown thinking I was going to use it for home defense. Shake my head. Well, hey, something's better than nothing. And if 22 LR is what you have and what you're proficient with, I mean, better than nothing, dude. Airsoft, no. Biggest gun I shot was that 50 BMG. How about a 5.56 AR? So I do have quite a few 5.56 ARs in the collection, but these are kind of just my top 3 favorite guns of 2024. If you guys are just joining the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. I love all the subscribers. Y'all are the absolute best. Tons of content on the channel, so please subscribe. Ghost the triggers for a sub. Mr. Nacho, I would love to do that for you. Unfortunately, I will get kicked off the stream if I touch these, so I can't do that. Bro made a new school AK from Rust. Yeah, I actually never played Rust, but everyone was saying that, so yes. I do love this AK build. I think I am going to switch it up here pretty soon because I think I'm going to try and take this gun to a couple competitions. And I got some parts, like different stocks and stuff coming in from Midwest Industries. So could a army knife be used as a bayonet? Sure. Zip tie it on. You'll be good. Greg Giles, do you remember me? He says this every stream. I do. It's Uncle Baron. It's an SBR or actually classified as a carry handle. So the shovel handle stock is actually classified by the ATF as a carry handle. So it is neither a stock nor a pistol brace, which is kind of cool. Fun little fact. James asks, what kind of pistol is that? So this is going to be the Sig Sauer P226 ZevTech edition. I, of course, do have a bunch of aftermarket parts on it, like the compensator, the trigger, the hammer, the takedown lever, quite a bit of aftermarket stuff on this. But the base gun is the Sig 226. Bro has a knife taped to his AK. Yeah, so I got a Romanian bayonet that I had laying around. So this does go on AKs. It just doesn't, this AK build specifically does not have the, what is it called? Bayonet lug. So I zip tied it, taped it on for the vibes. Nice gun. Thank you, Mr. Duke Outdoors. Alex Sutton says hello. Hello, Alex. Desert Eagle, question mark, question mark, question mark. Soon. There will be a Desert Eagle added to the collection, probably within the next year or so. Is that a shovel as the stock on the AK? Yes, it is the shovel handle stock. The stock looks like rust. Yeah, dude, we love the shovel handle stock here. It's pretty dope. Yo, what's good, mate? Happy New Year's, everybody. Well, happy New Year's to you. Appreciate you popping by the stream. What is that AK? So this is going to be the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, which is kind of like a Krinkov-based AK variant. That's really cool. Definitely my favorite AK in the collection right now. If you guys are just joining the stream, welcome to the channel. And please subscribe to the channel. And hey, like the stream if you can. Went crazy with that green tape. Yeah, I did. It was part of the fun for this build. Why do you got a shovel handle for a stock on that AK? Because it's cool. Dylan Martin Fishing, welcome, man. Everyone's favorites today. Yeah. So everyone always asks kind of like, what are your favorite guns? What's your favorite AK? What's your favorite handgun? What's your favorite AR? So I threw my favorite AR, AK, and handgun out on the table today. And these do tend to be everybody's favorites. Dylan Martin Fishing is actually going to be on the channel tomorrow at some point, showing off his new revolver, which could be pretty cool. So hit me up tomorrow for that. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss it. It's going to be dope. Michael Hood says, what up, players? What's up, Michael? Do you have a Glock 19 or a Glock 26? So I'm a much bigger Glock 17 fan. For some reason, the full-size grips of the Glocks fit my hand really well. Anything smaller than that 17 frame doesn't really do it for me. So I don't have either of those. I just, not a fan. Would you put a bayonet on a shotgun? Sure. You definitely can. I think that's, I don't know. I don't want to say it's impractical because you never know when you might need it. On the Sega 12 shotgun that I do have a breacher muzzle device that kind of has like a bunch of sharp little spikies on it. So it's not quite bayonet, but I think it could be used as such. Are you John Wick? Maybe. Do you have a revolver? Yes. Many revolvers on the channel. I think I did have one on the stream last night. I had the Ruger Red Hawk chambered in 44 mag on last night's live stream. There are plenty of revolvers on the channel. I had no idea what I was going to see today, but I love it. Well, thank you, Mr. Rob. If you guys do love it, please subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. Are you John Wick? I hope so. I'm in the market to buy my first gun. What would you recommend for about $300? Yep, police Glock 17 Gen 3. Max took the words out of my mouth. You can get a law enforcement trade-in Glock 17 Gen 3 for $300. He probably heard me say that on the channel yesterday. Well, Max, I appreciate you tuning in. He's got a flight to catch. See you in a couple days. Well, enjoy your trip, boss. So are the pistol braces legal again? I haven't looked into it since all the drama last year. Yeah, they are. So pistol braces is all good in the hood. Is that a Zev Sig? How do you like it? Yes, this is the P226 ZevTech by Sig Sauer, and I like this gun quite a bit. It is obviously on the table for my top 3 guns of 2024, so I do really love it. Definitely outshoots the Staccato P. I will say that without question. Thoughts on the FK BRNOPDS, PSD. I actually don't have a ton of thoughts on that. I haven't really gotten my hands on that one too much, so I don't want to tell you one thing or, one thing or another. Shoot them, no touchies on the live stream. AK-47 rifle is stronger than M16 rifle. They both have their positives and negatives. The 30 caliber round of a 7.62 by 39 will hit harder than a 5.56, so the M16, but M16 is going to have less recoil, easier manual of arms. What can are you running? Mr. Rob asks. So this is actually going to be Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46. Not necessarily the best can in the whole wide world in a sense of like gas blowback, because it is not a flow-through can. But I do really like this can because it does anything from 22 LR up through 450 Bushmaster, so I could shoot 9mm, 22 LR, 300 Blackout, 226, 7.62 by 39. I really kind of wanted one do-all can in the collection, so that's kind of my do-all can that I run. Thoughts on major police unions telling their stations to ditch SIG P320s? I don't think there's a necessarily a amazing reason to ditch the P320. I personally don't love it. I don't know why. I love the 226, and that's what I have on the table. I love the 226. I love the Glock 17. I personally just suck with all the P320 models. Could that be because I don't have enough trigger time on them? Yeah, it could be. I personally don't love them. Liberty says, sick, bro. Well, thank you. Crunch paw, gun. Do I have a custom 243? I do not. The blade is viable since the firearm is reliably close range. I wonder how I'd feel storming the trenches with that. I believe we were talking about bayonets on shotguns. Yeah, man. I mean, why not? It's your gun. It's your party. CCW for small hands. So my favorite concealed carry gun for me, and I would say about medium-ish, the P365 Legion fits my hand incredibly well. For a little bit of a smaller hand, you might just try the P365 Macro or just the P365. The regular P365 grip is a little bit smaller. I get a lot of shit for tack taping my guns and doing the double mag, but I love it. I love to see you do it too, the AK. What's your reasons for taping the AK so much? So number one, I actually was running a bunch of build drills with like the flip mags, and it is absolutely faster than reloading from a tactical belt. I mean, there's just no question. So for everyone, I don't know, dude. Well, first of all, like they're your guns. You should do whatever the hell you want to them and like straight up fuck what everybody else says. Number two, the flip mags are 100% always going to be faster than reloading from a belt. There's no comparison. You have to do too much movement with the belt and you don't have to do as much movement with the flip mags. Why did I tape the AK so much? Because I wanted to. I thought it would be cool. I thought it'd be a fun little project. I thought it was super vibey. I thought it was super fun and I enjoyed doing it. I really do like taping projects because, hey, when I get sick of this, and I will, you just take the tape off and it's no worries. Rob asks, what muzzle device? So I am running a Griffin Armament Paladin 2-port brake on the AK. I'm running a Griffin Armament Easy Brake on the AR, and then I'm running an Armory Craft 2-port compensator on the 226. I do not have a 243. Bro, are you from the United States? Yes. Do I know who Walter Philippek is? I do not. What's your favorite elk gun? I've not been elk hunting, sadly. I would really like to go. That's definitely something I would like to do in the future. Probably some sort of 30-06, I would say. Nice Kalash, thank you. What's the barrel length? 9-inch barrel on this guy. Rifle Dynamics, quick hatch, chambered in 7.62 by 39. Dylan asks, did you give that AR back to your neighbor? No. I did text him today, actually, on my way home before the stream. So he's going to let me know when he's home. I'll give that back to him. He's like, how much money do I owe? I was like, dude, nothing. Just helping you out, dog. We were talking about the flip mags. Exactly what I say with the flip mags. And I like the way my gun looks a lot more with tack tape. Thank you, man. Yeah, dude, they're your guns. I really am never one to be like, your build is shit for like this. It's like, dude, like, it's your gun. If you like it, like, do what you want. That's why I think it's always really funny when like I post something and someone's like, why'd you do, like, that's ridiculous. It's like, all right, well, like, when you have cool guns, then you can do what you want to them, I guess. Same thing with people being like, oh, there's a vertical grip. It's like, yeah, my guns are SPR'd, bro. Like, it's cool. Relax. Remember, switching to your pistol is faster than reloading. Captain Price. That would actually be a really interesting test, Dylan, to run with the flip mags versus drawing the sidearm. I'm really curious about that. Daytona Tactical 300 Win Mag is a good one too, man. That's what we ended up hunting black bears with, was 300 Win Mag. If you guys are just joining the channel, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Damn, your lag is crazy. It shouldn't be. Is anyone else experiencing chat lag? Amir says, hello, 223. This is actually going to be in 300 blackout. Yeah, Hayden Richards says no lag. All right, it's got to be this dude's shit. AR light setup. Hold on, sorry. So is that hockey tape? Yes, this is actually the brand Goon tape, but hockey tape works pretty well too. This light is going to be the Surefire Scout Mini Light with a pressure pad the pressure pad's on the other side of the gun, but I actually just kind of have this zip taped on. What's up? Pay the Snucko at work. I bet I can draw my big iron before you can reload. Yeah, probably. But all right, well, I'm thinking from a standpoint of, okay, so I run dry on my primary. Do I reload the primary with the flip mags, or do I drop the primary and then draw? I would agree from nothing. Like if I had the gun down, yeah, of course it would be faster to draw the secondary. I don't know. It would be interesting. Zoe says, hello, what's up? Zip tie is the military standard. It's okay. I mean, dude, I love the zip ties. I think they work very well, and I think they keep the handguard looking pretty clean. I know, like, usually the lights, the pressure pads will come with like little stickies, but then you have to manage the cables. And I know they make like cable management, like rail covers, but like, I don't know, dude, for me, the zip ties hold the pressure pad where I want to hold the pressure pad, and they manage cables for me. So like, I don't know. I like the zip ties. I went Glock 17, never looked back. It's an undeniable fact. It's just simply an amazing gun. I do actually really love the Glock 19. It looks good too, in my opinion. Yeah, man, people will shit on me for the zip ties, but kind of like I stated earlier, it's my gun. I'll do whatever the fuck I want to, and you can do whatever the fuck you want with your guns. And I'm not ever going to be like, why'd you do that to your gun? Because you know what? It's yours. It's not mine. I miss FPS Russia. The ooze don't like guns, so they kill his producer. What? What do you think is the best gun made in the U.S.? That's a tough question. Probably some sort of high-end AR, I guess, if I had to pick. But I don't know. I really like my US-made AKs too, so I don't know. Yeah, mine's zip-tied too. Hey, I zip-tie my pressure pad too. It works. Wait, what are we supposed to be doing with our pressure pads? Like, people will be like, you zip-tie your pressure pad. It's like, bro, like, what do you want me to do? Fucking sticky tack it? Yes, sir. It's great to be in America. Do what you want. Dude, wholeheartedly agree. Yeah, Harold says yes, sir, as well. Dude, like, I don't know. Like, for me, guns are like, yeah, they're tools, but they're also fucking yours. Like, you own them. It's like a car. Like, what do you want to do to your car? I don't fucking care. It's not my car. Like, what do you want to do to your guns? I don't give a shit. I mean, if you ask me for an opinion on them, I'll give you my opinion, but I don't think I've ever looked at somebody's guns and be like, why'd you do that? And I feel like it's kind of funny because a lot of people will comment on like videos and like start shitting on some of my builds, and I'm like, all right, well, good thing they're mine and not fucking yours. If you guys are just popping into the channel, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Beautiful guns. Thank you, Mr. Tyler Henderson. Joseph says, no, literally. Yeah, people are stupid. But dude, I will say that the folks, the subscribers on the live stream, thank you for subscribing. The subscribers on the live stream have like restored my faith in humanity, because y'all are all really fucking cool, and I appreciate everybody being here. I actually have a lot of fun doing these live streams. Like it's truly a good time for me. I actually just got the 200 LF Nice. Yeah, I appreciate everybody subscribing if you can. It really does mean a lot to me. So the overarching topic of the video, and feel free to derail me with any questions, comments, concerns, but everyone kind of, as usual, is always asking, like, what's your favorite gun? What's your favorite AR, AK, handgun? So these are kind of my top 3 AR, AK, handgun. running a custom AR-15 chambered in 300 blackout with suppressor light. This is the Emissary Development handbrake. I do have a Franklin Armory binary trigger in it. I am running the Magpul bad lever, which I also highly recommend. HoloSun AMES with a HoloSun 3X magnifier. I got a Magpul MOE Plus rubberized grip. I just got a pretty traditional AR stock that I'm just using this little piece of paracord here to sling up. Just got my first AR last month. Shit looks like Optimus Prime already, and I can't stop. Yeah, that is one thing I really like about the ARs is there's so much customizability, and there's definitely customizability with the AK too, but I would say it's a little bit more difficult than an AR-15s. But yeah, I like my ARs. They're a great customizable platform. Can you educate me on advanced gun methods? Sure. If you ask a specific question, I'll get to it, and I'll do my best to address it. If you guys are just joining the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Those are nice, man. People always do what others want them to do without the info why. Do you love the zip ties? I am thinking to do that. Yeah, I actually really do like the zip ties. We were kind of talking about them earlier, but they give me pressure pad placement and they give me cord management all in one. So I like them instead of using the sticky goop or whatever the hell comes on the pressure pad and then buying rail covers to manage the core. I don't know. Zip ties were just simpler in my book. I like them better. Opinion on 45-degree irons. So on all my guns, I like to have some sort of co-witnessing iron sights, okay? So on the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, I have Occam Defense iron sights that co-witness through my optic. On my AR, it's kind of hard to see, but I have the Magpul Pro front and rear flip-up iron sights on this one that will co-witness through my optic as well. I think 45-degree irons are a good option if you, for some reason or another, how you have your build set up, don't want to or cannot co-witness through your optic. I personally think a co-witness through your optic would be a little bit better in a sense that, not that it's hard to shoot offset 45-degree irons, but it is different. You have to hold your gun a little bit differently, and it's kind of like a new skill that you have to, enhance. Whereas shooting your irons through your optic, you don't have to hold the gun differently. You're still getting the same sight picture. I think it would be a little bit more natural. Not that 45-degree irons are bad. I just think you need to train with them if you want to use them efficiently. And I think it would be easier to just shoot the irons through the optic if your optic goes down, if that makes sense. When you shoot a pistol, do you not get pinched by the slide on your hand? No, you just have to grip it appropriately. On this gun, the slide's not it's got a pretty good beaver tail on it. And you just kind of have to watch your thumb placement on the takedown lever, that gas pedal there. But if you put your thumb on that gas pedal, you're not going to get pinched. You are too, brother, and you just earned a subscriber. Well, thank you, Never Comfortable. I really appreciate that. I love new subscribers to the channel. I love all the subscribers. Everyone's pretty great here on the stream, and it's always a really good time. Andy says, hi, good morning. What's up, Andy? Tool nerd. Good afternoon. Excuse my ignorance, but what pistol is that? I like it. So this is going to be the SIG P226 ZevTech that I kind of have some aftermarket parts on. And yeah, don't ever feel like you're asking a stupid question. This is how we all learn. And I think a lot of people in the gun community are a little twatty. And I really try my best to be as non-twatty as possible. So any question, always ask me. I'll be happy to tell you if I know. And if I don't know, I'm going to be honest with you, tell you I don't know. I am Morpheus. This makes sense. I showed my airsoft rifle on the stream and got banned. How are you streaming with no problems? Yeah, as long as you don't touch him, you'll be fine. Usually. Yeah, all right. Brandon Lee says, I have an LPVO. We were talking about 45-degree offset irons. I have an LPVO. Don't think I could run a co-witness setup. Yeah, if you're running an optic like an LPVO, it's actually where my brain went. 45-degree offset irons is reasonable. Definitely nice to have a set of iron sights. Personally, I don't know why. I navigate more towards the magnifier and dot than the LPVO. Not that LPVOs are bad. They're not. Just kind of I don't know, a weird personal preference. But yeah, dude, run the 45 irons then. You'll be good. Yo, can I get one? No firearm sales on the channel. If you guys are just tuning in, I really appreciate you guys coming to the channel, and please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. How do you like the Hollow Sun? Which one are you running again? I'm looking to get another Optic. I am Morpheus asks. So this is the Hollow Sun AMES core. There is a fancier Hollow Sun AMES, but like I think it was like $200 more. So I was like, nah. This one was $300, which not a terrible price for an Optic. But to be incredibly honest, my favorite dot that I have is going to be this guy right here. It's going to be the Sig Romeo 5. Let's talk about the reasons I like that dot real quick. It comes with a low mount like this, and it also comes with a higher rise mount like this. So it actually does come with two mounts. This Hollow Sun specifically only comes with the high mount. It has shake wake, it has good battery life, it's got a bunch of settings, and it's like $120 maybe, whereas this one was like 300. So I don't want to call it a budget dot because it's like not really a budget dot, but it is a cheaper dot that runs really well. So if I were to make like a overall dot recommendation, the Sig Romeo 5 is one that I really enjoy, that I think is at a really good price. What are your thoughts about law enforcement jobs and salaries? I don't have many. I don't know. I'm not really too familiar, so I'd kind of be lying if I gave you an opinion without being very informed. Do you think multiple lights is stupid? I've been using two separate attachments. One is just a green light that's like the sun on my right. The other is a white light and laser IR combo. I typically don't run any lasers. I don't have nods, so it's just kind of pointless of me to run lasers. I I guess it depends on the setup. Like for any sort of like home defense gun, yeah, make that bitch as heavy as you want. But this gun I do like hunt with too, so I kind of try and keep the weight down. So adding multiple things is kind of counterintuitive for like walking around in the woods, or like if you're having a duty rifle that you need to haul everywhere. I probably wouldn't do that. But if it's like a home defense gun, I mean, that extra couple of ounces for you holding a gun for 10 minutes isn't really going to make too much of a difference, I guess. I have a 1911, and I don't mess with that, and I weigh about 150 pounds. All about confidence. Yeah, confidence and training. Ruben says hi. Hi, Ruben. Thomas says, you kill any deer lately? I was only able to get a doe this year, but that's okay. It was a lot of fun. Me and my dad got to skin it, gut it, and butcher it, and then we ate the steaks that day. It was a lot of fun. It was a good experience. What type of guns are they? And can everyone please subscribe to his channels? So this is going to be a custom AR-15 and 300 blackout. This is going to be the Sig Sauer Zev P226 and the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch with a bunch of aftermarket bullshit on it. Nods are way too expensive. Yeah, they are a little bit pricey for me. They're cool. Like I said earlier, I think we were talking about this. Like if I had all the money in the whole wide world, would I buy some? Yeah, I mean, sure. But I don't. So I'd rather buy like more guns that I would actually use than like nods for a night shoot that I probably wouldn't use as frequently, to be honest. Well, if you guys are just popping in the stream, I appreciate you joining the Muscle Broke channel here today. We're talking about my top 3 guns of 2024. I do have an AR, a handgun, and an AK on the table, so whatever you'd like to talk about, or we can talk about stuff that's completely different. It makes absolutely no difference to me. I just appreciate you being here, and I would really appreciate a subscription to the channel if you could. Dylan Martin, I tagged out on deer this year. How many deer did you get, boss? Yeah, I went to Ohio whitetail hunting this year. I ended up getting one. I don't know if my dad got any this year, but yeah, I do love me a good hunt. Is this a real guns? Yes. Damn, Dylan with 4. Reno asks, what are your opinion on folding stocks? I love my folding stocks in the AK platform. You could shoot them with the stock folded. It's great. On an AR, I personally don't have any AR folders. I know that like I've used the law folder tactical bullshit before. I don't know. They're okay. I know that that law folder company makes a bolt that you could actually shoot the AR folded, but it like is super jammy and doesn't really work very well. So if you really love your AR-15 and you want to use it as a backpack gun, and if folding the stock will allow you to do that, I mean, go for it. But I do like something more where I can fold the stock and shoot it with the stock folded, just kind of in case these. And also the law folder tacticals are kind of expensive. So Dylan got 4 deer. I think I already read that. Your handgun looks way prettier than my Glock 40. Yeah. The 226 Zev is a pretty build, I guess. I have some aftermarket stuff on it, but I do love that one. 10.5 inches overall. Jesus. I have a Vortex Viper on it. Do you like the Vortex Viper? I actually don't really have too much Vortex experience. I am actually getting trying to decide what handgun dot I'm going to run on my Glock 17, because I had the Swamp Fox Kraken closed emitter red dot, and I actually just returned it the other day. I need to make sure that they give me my fucking money back for that one. Are they real? Yes, they real. But yeah, I was running the Swamp Fox Kraken. I like the look of like the closed emitter lunchbox optic on a handgun. I think they look pretty cool, but that Swamp Fox Kraken was $300 and it was truly a piece of garbaggio. So, returned that one. I did reach out to Swamp Fox and I showed him like all the issues I was having with the dot, and they were like, all right, well, just send it back. And I was like, little do you know, I'm going to talk mad shit about you on my little YouTube channel for the next 3 to 5 business years. Yeah, I don't know. It really kind of bothers me when like these kind of gun companies don't really stand by their products. I mean, gun shit is so incredibly expensive. And when shit doesn't work, it's incredibly frustrating. If you guys just popping on the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. I do really like it. We're talking about his Glock 40. I would like a shorter riser, though, to seat my Glock MOS. The MOS model sets stupid low into the slide. Isn't that good, though? I feel like because with some of these guns that I end up running plates on, it drives me nuts when I have to add a bunch of plates and like then it doesn't co-witness. It just kind of is irritating. But yeah, the Rifle Dynamics quick hatch build is pretty cool. Running a Griffin Armament 2-port muzzle brake on it. That makes it, of course, super loud, super bangy, super obnoxious, but it actually does keep this gun incredibly flat while shooting. As soon as I suppress this and you lose the muzzle brake, it jumps quite a bit more. So I do really love the muzzle brake on this gun. I do think muzzle brakes are very practical in a sense of speed shooting. I'm definitely much faster with this AK with a muzzle brake than I am an AK or really any other gun without muzzle brakes. I am running the Bravo company angled vertical grip on this one as well. It's going to be the Sig Romeo 5 dot. I do have some Occam Defense iron sights on this one too. Of course, we got that Romanian bayonet zip tied and taped to the front. Running just some classic AK mags that I kind of made into these little flip mags here. The safety on this guy is kind of cool. It's Rifle Dynamics little stud safety, so it does give you a little bit of an enhanced safety, so you don't have to break your grip to flop the safety on and off. I believe this is a Tango Down pistol grip, and we're running the JMac Customs shovel handle stock on this as well. I want an 18th century cannon. Well, that would be fun. Yeah, but we got the quick hatch, the 226 Zev here from Sig Sauer, which is a nice little handgun. Then we also got kind of my little custom AR-15. Looks like the gun you find in Fallout. Yeah, that was kind of the whole point of the build. I wanted to have some fun with it. I wanted to make a goofy little gun setup, and I think that really accomplished the goal. And it's actually still really fun to shoot. I did take this to the range last time I was there, and we were just having an absolute blast with it. So it was really cool. I do have a really cool video because we brought some like oranges to the range for some reason, and I like bayoneted an orange and we shot it, and that was really fun with this gun. I think probably the coolest short that's going to come out of the last range day we had is I have that 12 gauge Sega 12 clone, and I have that breacher muzzle device on it, so it's like sharp, right? So I like poked it in this orange and just absolutely exploded the orange with some double-aught buckshot, and it was a really cool footage. I have a custom grip Daisy BB rifle. I do think BB rifles are actually a lot of fun. I think they're fun because I can shoot them in the house, and no one will bitch at me because it's my fucking house. I did put some holes in the wall with the BB guns last time I had them out, but it was still a lot of fun. I think that was actually maybe last New Year's Day. 10 gauge question mark? No, I was the gun I shot the orange with was a 12 gauge, but these guns are chambered in 300 blackout, 9mm, and 7.62 by 39. I do have a AK chambered in 12 gauge. It's going to be a Sega 12 clone. That's really cool. Just not out on the table today. I think it was yesterday because I just got done cleaning it. If you guys are just popping on, welcome to the channel. If there's anything you want to chat about, I am actually caught up in the comments, so your chat will get first priority. If you could subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. Do you get any ear texts? I have no idea what that is. But yeah, talking about kind of my top 3 guns, one of each category for 2024. I built a popsicle house with plastic army men. Great shooting gallery. Yeah, that's actually really awesome. Can you show me the ammo of the pistol? So it's just going to be 9mm. I do not have any 9 rounds out on the table. So no, I can't, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Mr. John. Egg says, I'm finna crash out at work. What lower is the AR? So this is actually going to be a Spikes Tactical Snowflake lower, it's called. What does AR stand for? It stands for Armalite Rifle, which is kind of the first company that made ARs. EOTechs. Oh, do I have any EOTechs? Yeah, I have one. I don't really like it. Actually, not a super huge fan of EOTechs. My grandfather has a 10 gauge double barrel with 2 triggers, and I have shot both triggers at the same time. Yeah, that's got to be fun, man. Any upcoming 2025 new guns on the list? I'm sure. Okay, so am I buying new guns in 2025? Well, yeah, of course. Do I know what they're going to be yet? No, I don't. Is there anything that has been leaked for 2025 that I'm super excited about? Not really, to be incredibly honest. We'll see what comes up. One thing that does not excite me is all of the Glock clones. I don't get it. I don't care. Sorry if you're a Glock clone fan. It's not for me. Be innovative, make something cool, make something different, or make something at a better price point. If I can get a Glock 17 clone for $200, okay, cool. But no, anyways, you must make crazy money. I used to, but now I am poor. You seem like a good guy. Well, thank you. I try my best not to be a piece of shit. Subscribe to the channel, please, if you think I'm cool. Or just in general, if you want to see gun content or do live streams or watch my ridiculous shorts. There actually is there's a little bit of everything here on the channel. We do a lot of informative stuff. We do a lot of fun stuff. We do a lot of chit chat about nothing. We do a lot of entertainment. So whatever. I don't mean to be stupid here. There's no stupid questions. Is that a custom slide? I know nothing about the gun. So the 226 Zev, this is the Zev Tech is the name of basically the company that helped SIG make this gun. So it is their custom Zev Tech slide. But it does come with the gun. It also comes, you can't really see it, but it comes with a little fluted barrel with those slide cuts. The slide's really cool on this gun for sure. So it is kind of a custom slide. I can throw things better than King David. Batman says hi. Hi, Batman. Did you build these out or buy them as is? I pretty much build everything out. All right, have a good lunch, Dylan. Yeah, this AR is totally custom. Every single piece I installed myself. But I do really enjoy doing that because I hate buying something for $1,000 and then switching out every single part. And then it's like, well, what was the fucking point of that? So I do tend, when I can, to buy guns or pieces as bare bones as I can and kind of work from there. The SIG 226 Zev, I do have a ton of upgrades in as well. I did the trigger, the hammer, the takedown lever, the comp. I changed all the trigger springs, the hammer strut springs. So I changed a lot in this. This gun, I changed the muzzle device, the grip, the mag, pistol grip, and stock. For AKs, it's kind of difficult to... I don't want to say that. I didn't want to change much with this one. It came with the custom trigger. It came with the custom safety. I kind of liked this gun, but also you can kind of customize it from the factory. So, which among the 3 guns is your favorite? Buy inside the box. Probably the AK. I'm kind of an AK nerd. The Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch is a super cool gun. It's a super fun platform. Is it really practical to buy a $3,300 AK? Probably not, but I really liked this one. I've had my eye on it for a really long time, so I bought it a year or so ago, and I really do love this one. I really like the P226 Zev. I think it's super cool. It's super fun to shoot. It's super badass. And then I like my AR too. Just, I don't know, more practical, less fun, I guess. What are your thoughts on explosive ammo, fiery wise? So I did actually, I do have some of the fire breath or dragon's breath 12 gauge rounds. And me and my buddy actually set the outdoor range on fire with one. So I don't really recommend them, I guess. Nice, man. I build two. I agree. It's a ton of fun. They look great. Thanks for sharing. Well, of course, appreciate you asking. If you're just joining the channel, welcome. Please subscribe to the channel as well. I really would appreciate it. That's why I spent $300 on my Delton AR. I wasn't going to pay for top of the line just to destroy my first AR. Yeah, man. That's the best way to do it. Buy some bare bones and like slowly switch out the parts. Spend more money on optics and aftermarket stuff than like the true gun itself. I think it's just more fun that way. Yo, I'm back. Are those real or fake? They real. Yeah, if you guys are just joining, I appreciate you popping on the channel today. The last live stream of the year. Kind of exciting. Excited for New Year's Eve tonight. Should be a good time. Bro, and now I got to wait like 8 more years to get one. Now they're real. Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch, chambered in 7.62x39, a cute little AK variant. We had the 6 Hour P226 Zev Tech version here, and then a custom AR-15 chambered in 300 Blackout. My EDC pistol, I usually run the P365 AXG Legion most consistently. I also run my Glock 17 quite a bit too. I don't run that with an optic or a light, so, kind of cuts down on the size and weight, but I do run my Glock 17 quite a bit. How do you like the AMES? I like it. It's fine. It works how I expect it to work. My biggest complaint with the AMES is it didn't come with a low mount. It just came with the high mount. I compare a lot of my dots to the SIG Romeo 5 because I think this is a good optic, a good red dot. It comes with both high and low mounts, and it's like super cheap. Between the two, the hollow set AMES and the SIG Romeo 5, I'd go with the SIG Romeo 5. I think you get more for your money, but there's nothing at all wrong with the hollow set AMES. It works fine. It works good. Nothing wrong with it. Form 4 got approved today. Nice. Congratulations. Mads, what's up? Hi, I might be late again. No clue, but at least I made it to the last stream of the year. Well, welcome, Mads. Yeah, we've been on the stream for like an hour now, but that's okay. I didn't schedule this one out. I wasn't sure what times I'd have today because I have the 80s themed New Year's Eve party tonight. I have no idea what to wear for an 80s themed party, but whatever. My grandfather would salute you about the AK. He used to clean his 47 when I was younger. And I was like, wow, on my side, I love the little AR. Yeah, dude, I like both. The AK is my favorite. Don't know why, just is. Good advice. I just stripped a DPMS AR. The mag release is the only thing still from the factory. It was my first AR, shot it a bunch, learned how to break it down and clean it. Buy low and start to learn. 100%. Yeah, I really subscribe to that theory, especially with ARs. He had it for like 50 years now. Nice. It must be a nice old one. Golden Dragon Gaming, what's up? I'm back. Look up some 80s inspo like a celebrity or something. Well, the problem is, Mads, is I'm kind of on a bit of a time crunch now because I think we're leaving. Actually, I don't think we're leaving for this party till like 9. But I have like minimal clothes to begin with, so who knows? And Mads, I actually am meeting with one of my friends this week to talk like t-shirt stuff. Okay, wait, I don't know why someone else said the live was laggy, but I don't know what I can do with that. I guess I could turn the Wi-Fi off. I don't know. But yeah, we'll probably have a couple of t-shirts coming out here pretty soon. Probably not going to run them on mass, but just subscribe because of this live. Go and check out the other content. Well, I really do appreciate that. If you could subscribe to the channel, it does really mean a lot to me. We have a really great gang of subscribers and a great live stream gang crew as well. Just watched a guy pull an AR and an AK out of the ice and snow. AR was locked frozen. AK ran like out of the box. Yeah, the AK is a little bit mo beta in that sense. I hope the merch thing works out. That'd be so fun. Dude, no, I mean, we'll make it work out. I'll probably just do a run of like 10 to 20 t-shirts or something. I do want to get the new muzzle broke logo maybe before I start doing t-shirts. Because I think that'd be cool to have like the new logo with the channel name. But yeah, I got to talk to her and talk about like essentially how much it costs. Cause like, I mean, I'm not trying to make money on the merch. I just think it'd be cool to have. So I kind of got to figure out what it's going to cost for her to like make these shirts, and then I'll just sell them to you guys at cost if you guys want some. We'll do a run of like 10 or so, and just you and Dylan and whoever else wants one can buy one at cost. I don't really care. I'm not trying to make money. I just want to have some fun with the t-shirts. I think it'd be cool. You guys are just joining. Oh, former ATF here. Having a knife on the rifle is unlawful. No, it's not. How is it unlawful? It's also SBR'd, so yeah, having a knife on it is not lawful. That's just incorrect. Mind showing the AR off a bit. I enjoyed the safety. Oh yeah. So this is the Snowflake Safety by Spikes Tactical. That does have like the 3 positions that I thought were a little bit cutesy and fun. Yeah, Spikes Tactical has a bunch of really cool lowers. I know PSA does some like lowers and stuff too with a bunch of like little shit on it. But yeah, Spikes Tactical I think was a little bit better. Okay, hold on. Guess who's going to timeout? The ATF butthole. Bye. Do I need a rifle to zero? Do I need a rifle bench to zero at 100 yards? Nah, dude. Bring like your backpack or something. It works the same. I watched the long version videos too, by the way. I have no clue what to comment because I don't know what to pretend what's going on, but I do watch them. Well, thanks, Mads. I appreciate that. Let the man have his knife. It looks so cool. Dude, he didn't need a timeout. What a little turd. How? That's not unlawful. Dude, these people have no fucking idea what they're talking about. Anyways, it's whatever. Guy's a little ass. But yeah, if you guys are just joining the channel, you missed me kick out a former ATF agent because fuck that. But welcome to the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any subscriptions. Yeah, we're talking about my custom AR-15 here, chambered in 300 blackout. We got the Sig Sauer Zev P226 build here. And then also the Rifle Dynamics AK hanging out over here with a bunch of tape and shitty parts to it, which is really fun. Unlawful. Yeah, what a nerd. I can't believe, but that's like just straight up not incorrect. Like, or that's straight up just wrong. Like that's like just not whatever. Yo, Malik. Yeah, that was well-deserved. No time for bullshit. 100% agree. Top favorite furniture brands. I think Midwest Industries has some pretty cool AK furniture. Zenico is probably my most favorite AK furniture. I really like the Rifle Dynamics and Occam Defense Handguard collab for AKs. For ARs, not to shit on the AR gang, but I don't know. Yeah, the AK is more like the youngest child gets all the attention. Well, I love it. Yeah, AR furniture to me all kind of looks the same. I love me an AK quad or an AR quad rail. So I do have a couple of quad rail ARs. I like this handguard by Griffin Armament because I can fit the suppressor in the handguard. So it kind of looks like a little bit of like an integral suppressor design, which is kind of cool. What if he sends the government after us all now? He won't. Oh, we're so back. I have a Glock. Nice. I love my Glock 17. Is that vertical grip on the SBR legal? So yes, because it's SBR. Yeah, everything I have is legal. So suck it, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone likes to comment and be like, that's illegal. And it's like, I have the right paperwork. So it's actually not. But okay. What's your opinions on AR-9s? Personally, I don't super love AR-9s. They're cool, man. If you want a fun little gun to plink with that you can customize the shit out of, I think they're great. As far as like the subgun realm, I like subguns in a sense that they're like different and unique. Like you can get the Vector, or you can get the CZ Scorpion, or you can get the MP5. So if I wanted a 9mm subgun, I'd get like just something a little bit more unique. But again, as you can see, that's kind of like my personal styles. I like having unique pieces, even if they might not be the most practical. So I don't hate AR-9s. I would personally get something else. Worlds Connected. I was just asking. I want to SBR. Yeah, no, I'm not being a twat to you. It's just that ATF guy has me a little frazzled now because it's like it's not illegal to have a bayonet on a gun. Like it's not at all. So whatever. Jonathan says heard. Yeah, dude, AR9s are cool. But anyways, yes, Mads was promoted to moderator and we're married again, apparently. Have you tried any of the RS regulate stuff for AKs? I have. I haven't. I don't have their stuff on any of my AKs. Not for any particular reason. They have pretty good products. I shot quite a bit of their stuff at some AK events. The shovel handle stock is pretty sweet. Thank you. I do like it. Oh, Worlds Connected. Do you like Q? Dude says, imagine the stolen valor as an ATF agent. Gonna go check out some of your other stuff. See you around. Well, appreciate it, dude. Thanks for subscribing. If you're just popping in, please subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. Do I like Q? I think they have some cool products. But dude, again, here's my thing with ARs, right? Like, all right, so I could buy the Honey Badger for $3,000, or I could just make my own 300 blackout gun that looks exactly the same for probably about $800. Yeah, I think the colors are really cool, but fuck, I'll spray paint the bitch. So I think Q is cool. I think their like brand is kind of funny. Like they make some funny named suppressors and stuff. But for me to go out and buy a Honey Badger, which is literally just an AR in 300 blackout that I could put together for a third of the price, I have a hard time doing that. Y'all, how do I socialize at New Year's Eve party, LMFAO? I don't know how to interact with people sometimes. Booze it up, Maddie. Actually, no, you're not 21, are you? No, I don't know, man. You just have to pretend you're on the live stream, Maddie, and just talk to them like you do us. Ohio says I can put a brace on my handgun now. Time to micro-roni my Glock. Dude, the micro-ronis they're kind of fun, but if you think they're cool, go for it, man. I bought the Recover Tactical 22N or whatever the fuck. It felt really cheap and shitty, and I actually ended up selling it. I thought it was going to be cool. It didn't shoot very well. It felt kind of weird. But yeah, the pistol chassis can be fun if you like them, I guess. Should I tell them to subscribe to this channel? Of course, Matt, this is why you need the t-shirt. You could just go around and be like, I found a great channel, the best channel ever. Can you have a foldable stock on a 16-inch barrel AR-15? Yeah, of course you can. Mads, honestly, I think if you can get them to start talking about themselves, most people yap and do all the work. Yeah, that's true. People love to talk about themselves, me included. You guys watch me talk to myself for hours and hours every day. Not in my price range. Yeah, Q is cool, but the price is not. 100% agree. Egg says, what kind of crock of shit you can't travel with an SBR unless you get the ATF permission? That is actually true. Making your own is better. We were talking about like 300 blackout stuff. Yeah, I agree. Hot take, Q is the supreme hypebeast stuff brand of firearms. I mean, I think they make a good product. It's just not for the, I don't know, not for the price. Never comfortable says liquor. Thank you, perfectly normal human being, for the advice. Yeah, Mads, we'll give you some questions. All right, so Mads, is it like your family or is it friends? We'll give you some good questions to ask them. Q is overrated. Can I see your gun? You can see all my guns, Dylan. So what's the gun that you really want but can't get at the moment, like all-time fave? Dude, okay, so I've really been looking at the PPSH 41. You can buy a parts kit, but I don't have anyone to assemble the parts kit. So the parts kit's only like fucking $400, but I don't have anybody to assemble it. So I'm a little annoyed about that. But I would really like a PPSH 41 for the collection because they can easily be converted to 9mm. I really want one. Just it's kind of, I can't find anybody to put it together. I don't mind spending the money, but I want someone to put it together for me. Am I crazy for putting magnifier and red dot combo on my Sim PXK? No. Especially if that's in 300 blackout. Put the fucking magnifier on if you want. Jonathan says, I hate the fact you got to tell or ask the ATF to travel with your SBR. Yeah, it's kind of stupid. The Friend Maker, I just subscribed, but I got to stop annoying you guys. Got to kick out my employees. All right, well, appreciate you subscribing to the channel. I appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel if you can. I really do appreciate it. Oh, if people have kids, always ask about the kids. People love to talk about their kids. For myself, I'll happily admit that I have to study for my exam tomorrow, but I won't. Yeah, good. Fuck studying. It's family and friend. It's family and family's friends, and I don't know who else. That's why I'm nervous. Just talk about like how's everybody doing at work. Ask everybody their New Year's resolutions. That would be a good one tonight, Mads, because surely people have thought about that. So they'll just talk on, and then you could ask follow-up questions like, "What's your New Year's resolution?" Be like, "I want to lose some weight." Be like, "Oh, that's a good one." Like, how do you think you're going to lose weight this year? Like, what action plan do you have? Yeah, Mads, ask everybody their New Year's resolutions. You should study so you can make more money and buy more guns. Colin, what do you think the best 9mm AR out for a reasonable price? I would say the EPC 9. I would say build it yourself. Okay, sorry. I'm thinking of the MCX. Sorry, SIG MPX 9mm with only a 5-inch barrel, not 300 blackout. Then, hey man, here's my thing. If you want the magnifier, buy the fucking magnifier. Put it on the gun. The really cool thing about the magnifiers is that they don't have to be zeroed, right? So if, let's say you buy your dot, you buy your magnifier, you want the magnifier on your AR9, fuck it, throw it on, who cares? And at the end of the day, you're like, I don't really like that. They're all like quick detach. So you just like, pull it off and put it on something else. I can do that, possibly. It'll make me feel old though. That's what I just got done building. Talk about guns and the downfall of capitalism. Buy more guns in 2025, sure. I noticed that your AK stock looks like a handle of a shovel. Did you do it yourself or did you buy the gun like that? So I actually got this for free at a AK event last year. This is the JMac Customs did a collab with Goon Tape to make the shovel handle stock. Thanks for the advice. I'll now be able to survive New Year's Eve. Yeah, you have to let us know how it goes. Heck yeah, you got this. Why is your gun pointed towards you? Because they're all unloaded as they always are, and I am not afraid. I don't remember Katie McBride. Why does everyone say that? I feel like it's all the AI chat bots that say, do you remember me? I don't. I'm sorry. If you're not a chat bot, I'm not trying to be a dick, but in the grim darkness of the postmodern late-stage capitalism, there's only community. Yes. But yeah, no, all the guns on the channel are like, obviously, unless I'm at the range, like always cleared all the time. So like, it's not really pointed at me if you could see where I'm sitting, but whatever. Field trip to the front door real quick, because I heard the doorbell go off. So I want to see if I got like a package or something. Probably didn't, but it's worth a check. And there's no package, just a pink ball, apparently. Sorry for the derailment, boys. Yeah, sorry, that was like the lamest field trip ever. I thought I was gonna get I'm waiting on like 800 packages of like gun parts right now. So I thought that would have been kind of cool to do like a little unboxing on the live, but unfortunately, no parts for us. Are those the only guns you own? No. M4. Whatever you want them to be, JTN boys. But if you're just joining the stream, welcome to the channel. We got plenty of live streams, plenty of long forms, plenty of content. So please subscribe to the channel. A pink ball is so random. Yeah, I don't know. It must be some of my kids or something. Arrow has been sending me parts for the past month and I'm still waiting. Yeah, I think I remember you popping on the channel like forever ago and be like, I'm waiting on these damn parts still. It's fake. Yeah, sure. A pink ball is a vibe. Yeah, it is the vibe. New Year's Eve vibes. Maybe I'll bring it to the 80s themed party and be like, it's I don't know, it's 80s. Maybe, what if I do like an 80s horror movie vibe? Be like, oh, I thought it was 80s, and like show up dressed as like fucking Freddy or something. Be like, it's an 80s horror movie. Can you show me other guns you own? You can subscribe to the channel and watch plenty of all of the other guns I own. Every live stream usually does have different guns on it. I usually just bring out 3 at a time. PSA to anyone, don't order directly from Arrow. Go to your FFL and order there. Guys, I have to go. I'm excited for the weekend, later streams, because I can stay longer, but for now I got to go, sadly. Well, bye, Mads. Have fun at your New Year's Eve party. Ask people their New Year's resolutions and about their kids, and you'll do fine. The shipping to an FFL will be so much faster. Wait, do that. Do the horror movie thing and take pics. Okay, bye now, sadly. What's up, May? Egg says, do people shoot their guns in the air for New Year's where you live too? Yeah, sometimes, but not usually by me. I feel like I live in a decent, okay neighborhood. But yeah, if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. I appreciate you being here while we all should be working. We love derailing. We love talking about guns. I love answering questions. Kind of my top 3 guns in each category. Everyone always asks like what my favorite AR is, my favorite handgun, and my favorite AK. So I brought them all out on the table today, just as my kind of top 3 guns in each category for 2024. So feel free to ask me any questions about these guns or anything else, or we can just chit chat about bullshit. Have I heard of super safeties? Yeah, we've actually been talking about the super safeties quite a bit on the channel. I have heard of them, and they're a lot cheaper than the old school FRTs, so I do appreciate that. I want to get one for the AK, but I want a 3-position one, and I've been having a hard time finding one. I know Mr. Malik has been sending me some links, so I need to check those out a little bit better. So definitely something that we're going to work towards getting maybe in 2025. I just subscribed to your channel. I look forward to seeing more of your guns. Well, thank you, Mr. John. If you guys could all subscribe to the channel, I really would appreciate it. Egg says, where I live, sounds like an Iraq war zone on New Year's and Independence Day. That's kind of a little scary, right? I think that would also be a really cool, sorry, Katie, if you're not an AI chat moderator, bot, whatever. Yeah, that's a little scary. An interesting experiment would be like, if you just shoot guns up in the, like the bullets have to come down. And I wonder, because, okay, so gravity, is anyone like physics here? Because gravity is what, 9.8 meters per second. So like, I wonder what the speed of a bullet from the, like if you shot a bullet straight up in the sky, like that's going to come back down fast as shit. So like, that's probably like not super safe, I would assume. Do you hunt? I do hunt. It's actually one of the guns I use for hog hunting right here. It's crazy. I'm from Iraq, Katie says. I'm not. Guys, it's chill here. Yeah, it is chill here. We like to keep it a little bit chill and friendly on the Muzzlebroke streams. You guys just pop it in. Welcome to the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate any subscriptions. They help me out. Every subscriber takes me 1 inch closer to quitting my job, which I cannot stand. They do a lot here for weddings and parties. Well, I wonder if anyone's ever been shot from a bullet that was fired up in the air and it comes back down and like just, because like I said, that's 9.8 meters per second. Is it an AR-10? So this is a AR chambered in 300 blackout. Any thermal scopes? I don't have any thermal scopes yet, just for the cost. I can't justify it. I don't really do a ton of night shooting, so I can't justify the cost of a thermal at this point. Maybe in the future, I'd love to get one on the channel, but not as of yet. One of my relatives died from that. No way. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That's crazy. That has indeed happened. Yeah, I mean, it has to, right? Because like that bullet's got to come down with enough force to like really fuck some shit up, for lack of a better term. But we have a custom AR-15 chambered in 300 blackout here. People seem interested in the AR, so I guess I'll go through real quick and just kind of talk about the AR build. So running a Griffin Armament Bushwhacker 46 suppressor on a 10.5-inch 300 blackout barrel with a Griffin Armament handguard. I am running the Surefire Scout Mini light on this one, as well as the Emissary Development handbrake, is that little hand stop there. I am running the HoloSun Core AMES with a HoloSun 3X magnifier, and this is all on a Spikes Tactical lower receiver. Just a regular Magpul mag. I am running the Magpul MBus Pro flip-up iron sights, so the metal ones, which is pretty cool. Running a Franklin Armory binary trigger on this one as well as the Magpul Bad Lever, which you can see right there, which I actually really do recommend. I am running a Magpul MOE Plus pistol grip and just a regular Magpul stock and buffer tube. I think that's everything cool about this one. For the AI YouTube chat overlord moderators, there are no firearm sales on the channel, and I'm not touching nothing. Have you ever been robbed at home? If yes, which gun did you use to defend yourself? I have never been robbed at home. I have quite an extensive outdoor and indoor security system, as well as some dogs that I have trained to do that for me. So yeah, no, that thing got it. Do not. Sorry, Mr. Hunter. Ever heard of cloud defense? Yeah, expensive weapon lights is what comes to mind. I don't know. I think there are a lot of good light companies out there. I think not Surefire. No, Surefire is a good one, but Streamlight has the best value for what you get. I feel typically, in my humble opinion. Ever heard? Yeah, cloud defense. We talked about that. Hey, if you guys are just joining the channel, welcome. Would really love any subscriptions to the channel. They mean quite a bit to me. Every subscription takes me one step closer to quitting my job. And there's also some really cool stuff on the channel. Of course, I am biased. I like my own content, but I think it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun, random stuff. There's a lot of informative stuff. There's some interesting gun reviews. There's a lot of opinion pieces. What's the third position on that safety? Well, it's so this one does have a binary trigger, so it would be binary, not. Yep, Jonathan's got it right. You must be a salesman at the Foot Locker. I do like feet. Actually, I hate feet. The people with the foot fetishes really kind of scare me. I'm not a feet person. I don't. Not a foot guy. I love feet. Damn it, Mads is missing the derailment. Poor Mads. We'll have to tell her. She'll be sad she missed this one. But if you're just joining, welcome to the channel. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm excited to get my neighbor's AR back to him, so hopefully I can do that today because I did just clean all of the rust off of it. What's up, Knox? Hey, man, how's it going? Going well. Appreciate you guys being here. But yeah, we're going to have a little before and after reveal of the rusty AR-15 that I cleaned. Actually cleaned that up last night. I think I did a little short on it when it was in rusty dusty mode. So now I have that all nice and cleaned up for us. So I'm pretty excited to give that back to my neighbor so he can once again enjoy his AR-15 and hopefully appreciate it. I don't know. Where do you hunt with them guns? I hunt a lot of farms. Hunt a lot of farms, not for people's cattle and stuff, but I'll do like hogs or coyotes or skunks or whatever the hell. A lot of varmint hunting. I quite like it a lot. Is that a yeet cannon high point? No, I'm just playing. No, yeah. I would like to get a yeet cannon at some point, but I don't feel like wasting whatever the fuck, $200 for absolutely no reason. I think it's just kind of a waste. Speaking of rust, don't Alex Baldwin yourself. Never have, never will, hopefully. You guys are just popping on the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. We're actually kind of getting close to hitting some YouTube monetization thingies too, which is pretty cool. So thank you guys all for watching the streams and watching my content because I would be... Okay, question. Am I a fan of the Saint Victor? Okay, yes and no. Yes, do I think it's a decent AR? Yeah, I mean, sure. I think for all ARs, I think you should put it together yourself. Like truly, I think it's one of those things where you're not going to get all the pieces that you want in an AR unless you just put it together yourself. And it's super easy to do. I think if you put together an AR by yourself, you're going to get exactly the pieces you want. It's going to look exactly how you want, and it's going to be a lot cheaper. So I don't think the St. Victor is a bad gun. I just think you could put together something that's very similar that you'll personally like better if you just do it yourself. My buddy has that high point in 10 mil. So it's actually good. He loves to air rack it like he's John Wick. Well, hey, if he likes it. Zion 15, beginner rifle if you don't want to build it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, man. To be honest, for like okay, so building an AR upper is not hard, but like for a first-time gun person, what I usually recommend is buying a lower and a lower parts kit, and then just buying a full upper. I think that's probably the easiest way to do it. Like I said, an upper is not hard to put in, but yeah, Egg says Palmetto ARs are like $400 and are like 1 MOA guns. Hell of a deal for a gun to build on. I would also agree with that. I actually like PSA quite a bit. Yeah, lower is the best way to start. And plus, you can get like a nice, fun jackass lower with like some fun words on it or something too. Is that a AR-15? Yes, ma'am, sir. I don't know. I can't tell. AR-15 chambered at 300 blackout. So it is an AR-15, just not the necessary. Ooh, okay. Tell me about your experience with PSA, because Jonathan says my experience with PSA has been brutal. I actually don't have any experience with PSA ARs. Well, okay, I won't say that. I built one out for a friend. I never shot it. But I do have a couple of PSA AKs, and I actually like them quite a bit. Bought my first AR-9 from them, and the first time I went to the range with it, ... We all wait in excitement. Quick question. I have 50 Beowulf, and what type of bolt carrier do I need? Because the regular 5.56 doesn't fit. Yeah. What do you mean? Wait, do you want to shoot that? You'd need a specific bolt carrier for both 5.56 and 50 Beowulf. It would jam after 3 rounds or so, and I tried 5 different kinds of ammo with all mags, but nothing worked. Ugh. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I don't know. I have heard, dude, same thing with almost like the Springfield Prodigy too. Like I fucking love my Springfield Prodigy. But a lot of people have had malfunctions. Jonathan, did they fix that gun for you or what? I was clearing malfunctions the whole range trip. That's the worst. I'm back. What's up, Dylan? Yeah, I don't know. I ain't even send it back. Dude, you should, man. Reach out to him. I think the only gun I actually ever had to send back is I have a 380 Springfield that was like jamming and being a piece of shit. I sent that back and it came back fixed. I don't know what they did, but just started building the EPC-9. That's a good one. Yeah, it should. If it doesn't work, we just got to figure out what's wrong with it. And we should be able to, that's like kind of the cool thing about the AR-9s, right? Is there's so many, like it's super easy to change out pretty much all those parts. So if we can figure out the malfunction, we can figure out how to fix it appropriately. If I've not spent $1,600 for a PCC, oh, that's tough. Dude, that's the other thing, I guess, to talk about AR-9s is I feel like they are quite a bit cheaper than a traditional PCC. Because, yeah, I was going to say, you could have gotten a Vector for that. You could have got the, like the PTR MP5 for that. And that one works pretty well. If you guys are just popping in the stream, welcome to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, and welcome to the last stream of the new year. Tomorrow, Dylan Martin Fishing will be back on the channel for at least a little bit with one of his revolvers. I don't know what time. I guess we got to figure that out. Not quite sure what my plans are for tomorrow, to be incredibly honest. I'm just saying my opinions would have been quite a bit nicer if I didn't impulsively buy a PSA. Yeah. I don't know. I would say that you should, PSA is, the pricing is impulsive. You should really send that back. You should send them an email and be like, yo, these are the problems that I've had. Because they'll take that and they'll fix it for you. I mean, it's a pain in the ass, but better than having a gun that like sucks. I'd let them know. I'm sure they'd fix it for you, dude. If you guys are just joining the stream, welcome to the Muzzlebro channel. I appreciate you guys being here and spending your work day with me. I think this weekend we're going to do another derailed Call of Duty live stream. I think everyone really liked to watch me lose at Call of Duty for some reason, but I'm sure we'll do that again this weekend. Buy a Dragunov. That'd be cool. There are some, I really want to get, I don't know why this calls to me, but like there's a Russian RPK 74. Nah, you playing Warzone is something I want to see. I don't think I've ever played. Okay, I have played Warzone. Fuck it. We'll play Warzone this Friday. I don't care. Yeah, playing ranked. I probably had a couple of too many drinks to be playing ranked the other day. I'm still trying to, come up with that deficit. But maybe we'll play some Warzone or something. You sound like a really cool person, and I like the fact that we have something in common. Wish I could meet you, but too bad I was born in the wrong country far away. Yeah, America's the only right one. Dylan says, I used to be cracked at Warzone 1. Nah, that's real. Drinking in COD is my downfall. It's tough, man. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time with the boys. If you guys play COD, you can actually add me on Activision. It's just muzzle broke. I'm always chat banned though, so you probably won't be able to talk to me. Every time I get off, it's another 14-day chat ban, which is rough. Man, it's fucking rough. But it is what it is. I do it to myself. If you guys are just popping in the stream, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. We're talking about guns and funds and New Year's and Call of Duty, apparently. Mainly a gun channel, but we do like to derail. I have my top 3 guns of 2024. I have an AR, an AK, and a handgun. It's going to be my custom AR-15 build, chambered in 300 blackout with all of the bells and whistles. I got the SIG P226 Zev here on the table and the Rifle Dynamics Quick Hatch for an AR. Glock 19 or 1911. I would prefer a 1911. I hate the grip of the Glock 19. It just does not fit my hand, and I don't love it. Jonathan said, that's so real. They'd be banning people left and right. Yeah, it sucks. And it really sucks because like a lot of my buddies play on PlayStation, so I can't do like Xbox chat with them or whatever the hell. So yeah. Alrighty, boys. Well, I appreciate you joining the last live stream of the new year. Depending on what time I get home tonight, maybe we'll do one later, but probably not. Dylan will be on the live stream tomorrow, which is really exciting. So please subscribe to the channel. Don't miss a live stream. Don't miss some awesome content from the channel. Dylan will see us tomorrow. All right, appreciate everybody joining the live. You guys have an awesome new year, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, boys.